Ladies and gentlemen, brother and sister, today we are celebrating Buddha's Teaching Day at Dzogchen Retreat Center, USA. We are so happy that we remember Buddha's teaching because 2,936 years ago, Buddha Shakyamuni taught Dharma at Varanasi, India. Since then, many great masters practice and this lineage is continue exist now. Today, here Spanish girl, couple names, but Vanessa, India,
Vanessa.
will teach us.
Alright, so like Kempo was saying, today is like a very auspicious day. Today's the anniversary of the first day that Buddha gave his first teaching, which is really special. Because without these teachings, we wouldn't be here today giving these talks. So what I'm going to be teaching on is a very special subject for me, and for me it actually encompasses all of Buddhism, which is how to develop Bodhichitta. And the direct translation of Bodhichitta into English would be the intention of enlightened wisdom, which is pretty strong intention. I think that's the best intention you could ever have. It's better than sliced bread. So we should really train in this. But the main concept of this is to turn our minds towards enlightenment. And most people ask, what is enlightenment? Like, why would I want to achieve enlightenment, or why am I looking for enlightenment? Enlightenment is the reason that we want happiness. Every moment, every being wants happiness. No being wants suffering. So therefore, our nature is happiness. So therefore, we are enlightened beings. We just need to realize this. But what I mean as an enlightened being, and describe it a little bit more, is 0% negative thinking, 0% negative karma, 100% positive thinking, 100% positive karma. And so that's a description of what we're actually trying to achieve right now with this intention, which is true happiness. And two very strong components of this would be compassion and wisdom. Compassion being, I want all beings to be free from all suffering forever, right now. And then wisdom being, I want all beings to have all happiness forever, right now. So these two components are very powerful, and one reason would be us as sentient beings, we always have hope and fear. And usually this hope and fear it's directed towards negative ways. But with Bodhichitta, we could use this hope and fear and hope for Buddha, and fear our negative thinking, which is the cause of our suffering. So therefore, there's another reason why we should turn our mind towards this grand intention. So for now, I'm going to have you guys close your eyes, and I'm going to start this meditation for you guys. So you guys can please close your eyes. So with this intention, we have to start small and start with the one person that's cared for us. And for me, it's been my mother. So you guys could start with whoever's loved you, cared for you, and nurtured you. And just think about this person, and just think about them receiving any suffering. It could be either mental suffering or physical suffering. And how did that make you feel? And how did it make you feel to see this person suffer, and then also not being able to really do anything? And the main reason we can't do much is if we don't know what the cause of suffering is, and how can we eliminate this? And it leads you to wanting to decrease this person's suffering. You don't want your mother to suffer. Every time you see her suffer, it hurts you. You always beg after you see your mom suffer, may I really relieve her suffering? And then you have strong conviction, I want to relieve her of this suffering. So this meditation will help you develop this compassion. And so I want you to now think of some form of happiness that your mom has achieved in this life. It could be just a simple back massage that you've given her after a hard day of work, and how much she's enjoyed that. And just seeing her with such joy, and how much you really want her to always have that. But this massage will soon end. You could even give her a car, but this car will soon break down. All these enjoyments are impermanent. So therefore you want her to have permanent happiness. So this should lead you to compassion, wanting to increase the cause of happiness, which is positive thinking. So these two strong components, compassion and wisdom, need to be really instilled in us right now. We need to develop this. So thank you for that. Thank you. And with developing this, we can't start with thinking of all beings. First we need to start with our mom. And really thinking also all the kind things that she's done for us. She's given birth to us. She's kept our human lives precious and taught us worldly education. She's loved us and cared for us no matter, through all situations. So therefore, we should have this intention also for all beings, because all beings have been somebody's mother. And at some point within Buddhism, we believe they've all been our mothers countless times. So this intention to benefit others must start with your family. Then we can lead it to your friends, your neighbors, your country, and then soon it will permeate all space until no beings have suffering. So I want to share a poem that I wrote. It's in Spanish, but then I'll translate. La misma fruta que crece en mi corazón por ti, Madre Bella, porque tu amor no va sin obligado. Yo quiero hoy crece por todos humanos. Esta fruta nunca se ha sido prohibida. So in other words, I'll translate it. The same fruit that now grows in my heart for you, my beautiful mother, because your love will never be forgotten. Now it grows for all being. This fruit will never be rotten, never again. Thank you, and please practice, and remember, this is always living within your heart.